power to be a champion. What do you think, Luke?
Absolutely. He's no wise guy. I have yet to hear him say one derogatory remark about anybody out there.
Well, I think that's because he's a religious type guy.
Evander was the same way. If you had to have a duplicate of Holyfield, there's the kid.
Lou, you know, this kid Vallejo, I think he wants to fight.
Let me tell you something. He's trying hard. Whether he can do it or not, he hasn't convinced me yet.
Does he have the focus? Does he have what it takes up here? Is he in fight mode? Jimmy Mintz, he's slipping.
This guy won a competition last week. He got a couple dollars under his belt. Now he's calling in sick. Is he a fraud?
We all feel he has the fire, but does he really want it?
Gentlemen, we have the rankings for the week. These rankings are crucial to your advancement. Since there are only a few of you left, we're only going to rank the top 2 prize fighters. Mr. Zaragoza, you won the competition today.
I'm excited for him. I'm happy for him. And I know that he's got to be proud of himself, too, because he's been working really hard.
Number 2, Sean. Mr. Griffin.
I know that Otis is underestimated by the other boxers, and that's going to be the big setup and the huge surprise.
I would have liked to fight 3 weeks ago, but, you know, they can run and they can plot and do all this strategic stuff, but when it comes down to it, I'm going to be everybody's nemesis.
We're going to do it a little different this week. Mr. Zaragoza, Mr. Griffin, who you be fighting will be up to the guys in the winner's circle. You have a big decision on your hands. Just like last week, you will pick who will have to fight for survival.
I'm dying to fight, but I'm also dying to fight for $25,000. Nobody wants to go jump in the ring for no money.
Right now, I'm just really anxious to go in there and throw down, you know, start fighting. That's what I came down here to do.
There's fewer fighters. The winner's circle gets to pick the last guy. There's incredible tension in the house. You can just cut through it with a knife.
Fred, Dave, and myself, us 3 were designated to decide. There's only 4 guys. It's slim pickings. The X factor was Jimmy being sick.
When Jimmy woke up this morning, he was drenched in sweat. Yeah. You know, when he woke up this morning, he said, "Hey, is it hot in here, Gil?" I go, "No, it's normal." He goes, "It is normal?" Ripping with sweat, so I mean, I can vouch for him. I mean, because I witnessed it, I've seen it.
Renee's got his eye on me anyway.
That's what you mean.
You got your eye on me, man.
Got both eyes on you,
Renee, he'd love for really not to fight me and get me knocked off, I believe.
Hello, Jimmy.
What up, man?
What's up, everyone? What you doing, man?
How are you feeling?
The doctor said don't do nothing until Monday. The doctor said to rest in bed. It seems like a bacterial virus, maybe from all the dust and stuff in the house.
Assuming that you had to go, who would you prefer out of...
Otis and Gil? Well, as soon as,
Go away, Gil, for a little bit.
No, it don't matter. Stay right there, man. I'll tell him about him.
Man, you on the winner's circle don't mean that you can kick me off my own bed.
There you go. There you go. Renee's a young kid, you know, maybe he feels a little threatened by me. He's always making rude comments and stuff.
See, Renee and Jimmy, they got kind of like a little feud going.
I was #1 rated last time. I don't know how I could get the last spot for being sick and excuse everybody else. So I'd rather not be picked.
Wow. All right, then.
Man, you better not be getting me sick, dude. You make me scared, man. Jimmy's a good stand-up guy. Big heart, you know. He can be naive at times, but, you know, I like him.
Don't even tell him I told you that. Renee went in here. He like wants if you pick me up to fight. That's what he's down to.
But Dave, you know, hey, Dave's the bad seed in there. He wants to win at any means.
Renee, something, huh?
We're just gonna shut him out of the decision.
I guess Dave would like to see me go on because he seems like he likes a good fight. He's a good guy, and he seems like he would like to see people at their best.
I think we all come to the conclusion that Jimmy Mintz is probably the one that deserves to be on it. But if he's not healthy, then it's like a tough decision.
I've been observing him the past couple hours. He ain't acting like a guy who's sick. That's my personal opinion.
If I was...
Even Gil vouched for him.
That's fine, that was this morning. I don't see a guy who's sick. Personally.
I think we have to look at this through several different ways.
This is the first time Renee had to do one of these deliberations, and I felt like he was a little intense. The bottom line is, I was just going to be patient, and I was going to get the fighter I wanted after it was all said and done.
You know, personally, I'd like to kick Jimmy's ass my damn self. Well, he just talks so much. He just talks so much about, I'm 4-0, 4 KOs, and I do this, and I do that. I'm like, you know, I'd like to kick his ass, you know, just for that. What's up now, you know?
Fighters with the heart and desire to be stars.
We're here at the gym to find out who the winner's circle chose to fight and who the trainers chose to fight.
Jimmy Mintz, step up.
Jimmy, 2 out of the 3 competitions you competed in, you came in last. You pulled it out of the fire by coming in first on the other one, otherwise you probably would have been close to last. Now, you were sick on this last competition, and you forfeited it. I know a lot of these guys would fight for that 10 G's, sick or not. If you're half as good as what you say you are, we will ball our asses. So, your number has been called. I'm gonna let Tommy choose who whoops your ass.
If they were any kind of real man, they wouldn't have choose me while I was sick. They would have waited a few days and I would fight. But I'm sure they feel like I'm a threat to them.
Renee and me and Dave thought strategically Jimmy would be a real good fight for Otis and Gil.
I think there's 3 strong guys, and one of them's going home.
Okay, gentlemen, made your decision. We've made our decision.
A lot of people may be a little intimidated of Otis. When you're a boxer, you're not intimidated of nobody. You know, you're not intimidated of Mike Tyson. You're not intimidated of anybody in the world. Gilbert's a big guy. He looks to be strong. But I believe in big guys like that, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Mr. Griffin, you'll be fighting for $25,000.
As far as Jimmy being sick and under the weather, it seems to me, you know, with what how he walks around and he talks, that he's ready to fight. So it's just survival of the fittest. Let's get it on, baby. Really just pissed me off in the winner's circle. Picking me because they can prey on a weak. And, you know, when I'm sick.
But 2 can play this strategy game. It's time for Otis to find out Fred's been talking trash behind his back.
If he fights like he does there, everyone's going to beat him.
Anybody can say anything from outside the ring.
I'm gonna have a little talk with Fred tonight.
I'm in here right now.
I don't want to start no trouble, man. I don't want to start no trouble. I'm just telling you.
You start no trouble, man?
Jimmy, you know, he could have kept his mouth shut. He knew there was a little bit of bitterness between them in the first place, you know, but he went ahead and he opened up that can of worms.
Hey, Fred, let me holler at you for a minute.
Holler at me?
Yeah, let me holler at you for a minute. In the TV room.
Hey, just start off asking him if he thinks you look bad yesterday.
We in an environment, I'm in a foreign land right now. You know, things get a little edgy or whatever, and then there's always some snakes in the grass.
I want to ask you why you always got to make comments on me. You know what I'm saying?
I actually wasn't making comments on him. He asked me. He asked me how he looked.
Hey, blood, don't raise your voice at me, dog.
I'm not raising your. Okay, it's not even a matter of that. Okay.
I'm a nice guy, I smile a lot.
Okay.
But you don't even want to take me there, Pop.
Okay, it's not even a matter of that. Okay.
Let me explain what's going on.
But look here, I didn't mean that. I was just talking.
Because he kind of watered it down a little bit. He says that as soon as we get done, me and him get done sparring, you like, oh, if Otis fights anybody like that, he's gonna get beat at this and that.
But
I never said that.
But you didn't mean that.
What did I say? I've never made a comment on you, and you're asking. He asked me how he did. The only thing I said, I thought you looked like you got frustrated. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Why you gotta make comments on me?
He asked me how he did.
Do I even pay attention to what you're doing on me?
No, you don't.
All right.
He asked me
but
how
what
he
I really
did.
want to let you know is this right here, though.
Go ahead.
If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you can beat me, or
I
all this
don't care if I can beat you or
just
not.
step in the ring with me, dog. Because
I've been in the ring with you.
I ain't even begin to show you what I could do.
I didn't.
Blood, I can hit you so hard that I could kill you.
That's good.
And that's
good.
real.
And I can hit you so hard I can kill you.
Man, you ain't got no pop, homie. I'm gonna let you know you ain't got no pop, you ain't got no win. You couldn't even help. You couldn't even. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Hold your what? Why is it got to be like that? Like, I mean,
I'm just letting you know, dog. Hey, you got up, blood, and you think this funny, but I'm gonna let you know. This ain't this. I don't give a damn about this Hollywood.
Okay.
I'm the type of that will take off on your ass.
What are you trying to threaten me or something?
No, I ain't threatening you.
Okay, I mean,
letting you know, dog.
Okay.
You can get caught.
But then why you gotta curse
and raise your voice? I'm gonna talk all behind my back. If you got something to say to me, say it to me like a man.
Otis.
We can spar at any time. Man, that's all I gotta say. I ain't only gonna beat him by points. I'm gonna break his jaw.
Say, stop behind your back.
Hey,
He asked me a question. No, he asked me a question. I say it.
We got something to say to you. We say it to your face.
He asked me a question. How he did, and I just told you.
Hey, you ain't got
I didn't hide it from you. Yeah, but you're raising your voice to me. But you're cursing. You're threatening me.
This man said one thing.
You're jumping up like this, putting your chest out.
Hey, if I take off, you'll know it. Believe me.
Okay. So what are you threatening me now? Wait, are you threatening me? What do you mean? Wait, just don't need a Hollywood thing. What does that mean? So what does that mean? What does it mean? Don't think that there's a yellow streak down my back, because if you want to go, like, we go tomorrow. I don't know where you think the fear is coming from or something like that. I'm right here.
Everything is settled. Everything.
There you go. I don't even want to get involved in this.
I definitely think we saw a side of Otis that he's been hiding.
But at the time, I was on a level where I shouldn't have been. That's an attitude that I had way back in the day. I should have just let it roll off my back, but it's got a little out of hand, you know, we men.
Otis threatened me, started cursing, using profanities. And he can go beat up his jailhouse buddies, but I'm a school teacher. That's his mentality and my mentality are two different things right now. One of us needs to leave the loft.
Otis just went at Fred and was saying, you know, don't talk about me and whatever. And I know that something is going on with Fred, though. He's talking to, you know, personnel and I don't know.
I'm nervous. Still standing in the back. Like, how do I know? I don't know what nobody's looking at. I really, like, I should have to, I'm watching him to see if he's going to snap. This is not my personality. Switch it like this. Yes. I told you to do what you think's necessary. My life is work to me. Okay.
You heard nothing from Fred, huh? I don't really know much at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fred quit. He quit 7 years ago. Why wouldn't he quit today?
I'm not quitting. I'm a grown man. I'm not staying in a house where I have to feel like there's any kind of threat outside of a ring. There's no amount of money in the world that's going to make me sleep in the same house with a person that's so unpredictable. As of tonight, I'm not staying in a place where he's staying. I need time to get my thoughts together, analyze the whole situation, and see what's best for myself.
How them little put me on last, huh? To fight for no money. Little no good.
If you're half as good as what you say you are, you'd whoop all our asses. So, you know, your number has been called.
Renee, Dave, and Fred, they didn't care how I was feeling. They picked me when I was sick. They're not the one who gets hit in the ring. They're not the one who gets brain damage, and they're not the ones who are sick. Yeah, I'm fighting to survive, literally. Fighting for some big money. I've been fighting my whole life to survive. Well, I fought my whole life on my own. I fought with a pit bull bite on my foot before. I fought with a broken hand before. They don't know about me.
Let God handle it.
Yes, and the fear of the Lord begins with wisdom. We gotta stay wise, you know.
We are a very spiritual family, and I do believe through God, it's already been promised to us.
This is the fight of his career.
I consider myself the right hand of God because he's using me. I'm an instrument.
It's a given. I mean, it's already written. All we gotta do is just go through the motion now.
A little sickness and that ain't gonna stop me, man. The winner circle feel threatened by me. I still believe I'll win the fight, and I'll be back to kick out the other guy's ass that put me in this situation. Try to hurt you in the first round. He ain't got a shot. That ain't gonna happen, sick or not. Really don't matter.
I've never missed a day of training. I'm always pushing it every moment, every minute. I'm trying to put my all into it, dude, because when you crossing the ropes, you can die, man.
What I'm dealing with right now makes you weak and takes your breath away. That's the worst thing that can happen to a fighter in the ring.
When you get hit by these knuckles right here, it's gonna feel like a tornado or a hurricane.
You know, I'd rather get out there and die in the ring before I lose this opportunity. And then I'll go in the ring and I'll die, I'll go in there sick, I'll do whatever I have to do.
So you step into that circle, man, you better be ready to go to death. Especially when you fight me, because I'm gonna fight you to death.
171. 167. 167.
Triple OG, baby, the Trinity of God.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna fight.
It's your time, man. You ready?
I've been preparing, you know, reading scripture, praying.
A little nervous, got the butterflies, you know? Right. I came all the way from Louisiana to here, you know, to win.
It's my destiny to win this fight. And every combination I throw, it's not even gonna be coming from me, it's gonna be coming from him.
I've been through a lot of rough things in my life, you know. I lost my brother.
I did it for my mother, who is not here with me. I know it must be tough for you.
I'll do it for him.
I will. I definitely will.
And just use the power of God and just, you know, let him work through me.
I believe in you. I know you believe in yourself. Good luck.
You can just outsmart him, that's what you're gonna do.
If he's claiming he's sick, you start nailing him in that body, you're gonna know about it real quick. Hit him here, there, and then come up top.
Take deep breaths, you know?
All right, partner, we'll put these wig pillars on you. So that's what I want you to do, man. Peel his wig back for him tonight.
My brother Chuck, he died. He always had his obituary. I always had it with me.
The name of the Lord riding on my family. $25,000.
It's your one time, Otis. You understand that? Got one time to get it right.
The Lord brought me that experience.
Welcome back to downtown Los Angeles, California. I'm Chris Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is elimination time. Introducing first, the challenger fighting out of the blue corner. He is the last-ranked boxer wearing tonight the white trunks trimmed in black. Joining us from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, please welcome Jimmy Marvelous Smith!
Jimmy is really sick, but at this point in the competition, you gotta fight. I mean, there's just no excuse at this point. You gotta be ready no matter what.
And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner. He is this week's #2 ranked boxer. Wearing tonight the red trunks trimmed in white. Joining us from Sacramento, California, please welcome Otis Triple OG Griffin. And tonight, along with survival, he will fight for the prize of $25,000.
I was already close with the Lord, but it's just bringing me so much closer, you know, because nobody's going to stop me from achieving this. You know, it's written.
And now for the final instructions, once again, your referee, Jose Cobian.
Touch him up, come back to the bell. Good luck.
And it's finally time, the moment these two gentlemen have been waiting for, the chance of a lifetime. Who will be the next great champ?
Los Angeles, California. Chris Rose and Joe Martinez ringside as we are getting ready for the fight between this man, Jimmy Mintz, and Otis Griffin, both searching to be the next great champ. Only one will survive and move on to the winner's circle. The other will go home and lose a shot at the dream of a lifetime. The first of 4 rounds officially underway.
Come on, Otis, let's do this!
Otis Griffin, his professional debut. Will he strike first tonight? Mintz, the veteran. 4-0, 4 knockouts under his belt already.
Come on, Otis, he's scared, Otis, come on!
Jimmy Mintz passed on training all week with the Hall of Famer Lou Duva. Why? Because he's been ill. He's been under the weather. He's tried to nurse himself back to health.
Break. Step back. Come on, Otis. Serve him up.
Jab your way in.
Feels as though he's being picked on a bit by the winner's circle, who has selected him to fight Otis Griffin this week.
Well, if there ever was a time for them to weed him out, it would be now because, as we all know, he is very under the weather and in the ring right now.
Griffin trying to land shots, using his jab, but at this point, missing more than connecting.
2 big body shots right there from Griffin, though.
And there's a few shots by Jimmy Mintz right to the head of Griffin. And another shot. 2 straight lefts thrown by Jimmy Mintz. So maybe at this point, fatigue, not a problem for Mintz, who has been rusty, hasn't been in the gym.
Griffin again throwing wildly. Here comes Mintz now on the attack, but Griffin fires back with that right hand.
Less than 10 seconds to go here in the opening round between Jimmy Mintz and Otis Griffin. And that will do it. Griffin raising his right hand triumphantly. He was without a doubt the more aggressive fighter in the early going, trying to take it to Jimmy Mintz.
You're backing up too much. The guy's coming right to you.
Jimmy Mintz, a man who was truly born to box. His father was a professional boxer. His uncle, also a lightweight champion of the world. And of course, we know the story about his brother Chuck, who died suffering head injuries while in the boxing ring. Will Chuck Mintz inspire his brother to greater heights this evening? We will find out. Round 2 underway.
Strong left hand from Mintz lands on Griffin, and now Griffin fires back.
Back to your jab, son. Don't wait on him.
And here comes a nice combination thrown by Jimmy Mintz.
Stop, stop, stop.
The referee, Jose Cobian, now separating the fighters. Mintz on the attack, trying to land a right. Just gets tangled up with Griffin instead. Otis Griffin, a man who says he is destined to be the next great champ. He is just following the script that God has written for him. Oh, and a great shot by Mintz with the left hand. Oh, but there's a connection. Both men fighting for survival. Griffin also eyeing an additional $25,000.
Break, clean.
Otis Griffin also fighting with a heavy heart. Earlier this year, he lost his brother, Andre. Oh, a great left by Otis Griffin. Under 10 seconds to go in the second round. And Griffin again, trying to work the attack in the final few seconds. And we are now through 2 rounds of the next great champ.
Come on, give me that ball, please.
Both corners trying to get in the heads of their respective fighters. We are halfway home in a very tight contest.
You're not throwing up.